It may not look like it now, but the NASL season is just 2 short months away, and with training camp set to get underway in 2 weeks' time for Ottawa Fury FC, we caught up with head coach Paul Dalglish to talk about the different positions on his team and how they're readying for the 2016 season.
For any house to last a long time and to not fall over, it needs to have a good foundation. And we've got the best foundation in the league, not just in our opinion, but in the whole league's opinion. Paiser was NASL best 11 goalkeeper, and Alves was NASL best 11 central defender. So we have the most solid foundation to build on of any team in the NASL. And one of the things that, with all the new signings that have happened, one of the things that kind of goes a little bit underappreciated is the players you re-sign. But if we'd have announced as a new team that we signed Paiser and we signed Rafa Alves, they would have been two of the biggest signings made in the league this year. So I think it's huge. It's huge that we got to keep those two that are not only, in our opinion, the best in the position in the league, but also in everybody else in the league's opinion. So those two signings bring great respect to the team and great quality as well. If we start at the right back position, Cal Porter's, you know, we're going to look at him at right back in pre-season. We're not 100% sure how he's going to react. We know he wants to try that position. We're not sure how he's going to take to it. But we bought him because he's versatile. I think he's very, very comfortable on the left wing and on the right wing, and he's scored a lot of goals in this league as a striker. So I think he's got great versatility, great pedigree, being a full Canadian international, and somebody who will look at working with to help him develop and continue his career. Richard Bolchin is a no-brainer for me. He's somebody who I've worked with before in Salt Lake. He's a defender first and foremost, and it's funny, he's got great athletic qualities as well. He's much quicker than anybody gives him credit for, and I've got the numbers to prove it because we tested him when he was in Salt Lake. So he's a defender first and foremost, great defender, great attitude. With him, it's a case of, you know, anytime he's stayed healthy and had a good run, he's done really, really well. So I think it's one of those where we've got to manage his minutes and manage his workload during training to make sure we try and protect him against injuries. Timbo's, you know, he just oozes class as a typical Brazilian player. He's a left-footed defender, gives you lovely balance in the central defensive position, and he's somebody that allows us to play the way we want to play, which is dominating the game in possession. He can hit diagonal balls, he can hit short passes, and he can defend as well. So he took a little bit of time to adapt to the differences between the South American and the North American game in terms of the pace of it. But once he did, he was, you know, a real Rolls Royce of a central defender, and, you know, I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy watching him. And then Obasi for me is a real exciting project. He's only played left back for a season and a half. He was an attacking midfield player, so he's got real technical qualities. He's got real physical qualities as well, with his presence, 6'4", great athleticism, and the way he's adapted from being an attacking midfield player to becoming, I would say, the best attacking left back in the USL has been great to watch. I tried to sign him last year when I was in Austin, and Rochester wanted a little bit more money than what I could afford, and then when I got this job and his contract had expired, he was someone I went after very aggressively. So I'm really excited to work with him.